Assalamu alaikum. Welcome students. Today we will discuss about arrays. Arrays. Array means nothing but it is a collection of object, or we can say collection of elements which of the same data types. For example, we want to display 100 numbers or 1000 numbers. For example, instead of numbers, we will take characters. I want to display ABCD from A to Z. For that, how can we display? For that, each number we require one variable. Variable A, variable B. Like that, we need to require. If 26 letters are there, 26 variables are required to save these variables. In that, we want to display these variables. Letters. These letters we should initialize in a variable. For 26 letters, 26 variables are required. But all are same type, character type. Instead of using that number of variables, here we are using arrays. Arrays is nothing but is collection of elements. For example, to display the character letters, all the alphabets, we use one array of a character type. Like that, array, it is a collection of object. It is a collection of objects. Objects we also call it as elements. Elements or objects, anything we say. All are same data types. Array cannot contain different data types. All are same data types. Clear? For example, if one array is there, we are using integer numbers, then all are should integer type only. All the elements in one array, it is all are integer type, or all are character type, or all are floating point number. Like that, all should have same data type. That is array. Here to array we represent, we are using some numbers for each element in a array. We are numbering them. For example, I am using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. We are using 5 numbers. These are one array. We are saved in one array. Then for each and every thing, we are giving one number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the numbers we are giving to each and every element in that. By using these numbers we call it as the index. For example, instead of number, if we are using letters A, B, C, D, E, C. These are the elements in an array. This is one array. For that we are giving numbering. Numbers start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 letters are there. 5 letters are in one array. We are using this number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These numbers we call it as index. This is index. Index we are using to find the position of the particular letter. In which position it is. To know that, we are using these indexes. And each array we are using subscript, that is brackets, square bracket we are using to write the to display to make it as an array. Array it is how we can write. For that we are using this. For example, before that we will see what are the types of arrays. Then we will go for the syntax. At that time you will understand. In array normally there are 3 types of arrays are there. First, one dimensional array, 2-dimensional array, next multi-dimensional array. Like there are 3 types of arrays: 1-dimensional, 2-dimensional, 3 multi-dimensional. Now we will see one by one what are these. What is mean by 1-dimensional array? See, one dimensional array means nothing but it contains only what we can say one subscript. For example, we are writing array. A is array. For example, A is an array. To represent this array, we are using subscripts like the square bracket. One square bracket we are using. If you are using one square bracket means it is one dimensional array. If you are using two square brackets like this, it is two dimensional array. This square script, it is represent, we are using this to represent the length of the array. Length of the array or the position of the array, to represent that we are using this. Let's see, we see the syntax. If you see the syntax, you will understand. For one dimensional array, for example, if you want to create one array with integer data type, then we need to use data type. The syntax of one dimensional array is first data type, then array name, bracket is there, square bracket. We call this square bracket as subscript. Here we write the size of the array. What is the size of the array? That means how many elements can that array can contain. For example, I am giving integer as an array, integer x. I am giving a name to the array is x. Here size I am giving 10. 10 is the array. Finally semicolon is there. 10 is the size of this array x. Here x is a integer type array which can contain maximum 10 elements. Maximum, the size of the array, this means maximum how many elements this array can contain, that represent here 10. This array can contain maximum 10 elements. Maximum it is. We can write how many elements we require, we can write here. For example, take one, we initialize one array. This is the declaration of the array. Initialization, we initialize the array x of 10 is equal to, we can initialize using the flower brackets. I am giving 9, 6, minus 2, 5, minus 7, like that. This is one array which contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements. 5 elements are there in this array, but maximum it can contain 10 only. This is declaration, this is initialization. Instead of writing two steps, both we can write in a single code. Initialization and declaration can be write in a single code like that. In x is equal to 10 is equal to, here we can write 7, 9, minus 2, minus 8, like that. Here, this is the initialization of array. I think you can't see last. Here I will write int x of 10 is equal to flower bracket. These are the square bracket. Here we are writing flower bracket. 4, minus 3, 0, 7, minus 2, close. This is one array. Here the index value, here we are giving index values. It is 0. Index of this is 0. Index of this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Index. Why we use index? To know the position of the particular element in the array. We use this index. The index we can write here the elements, the position. If you want to write the position, then x of 4 is equal to 4. X of 0. 0 is index. At 0 index, the value is 4. X of 1, it is minus 3. X of 2, at second index, 0. X of 3, it is 7. X of 4, it is minus 2. Like that. This is the position of the element in a particular array. We will write like this. Always index start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Total 5 elements are there. For example, in the program, whenever we want to display the 7, this element 7. At that time, we should know 7 is at the position of 3. Then to display, we can use x of 3. Directly, if you use x of 3, it will display the element in this index. At the index of 3, 7 is there, it will display that. Clear? This is about one-dimensional array. Now we will see two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays are nothing but in that which contain two subscripts. Two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays. These contains two subscripts. That is, if you see the syntax, data type, name of the array, here size, and here also size. Here it contains two subscripts. Each subscript contains size. Here also we represent the size. Here also we represent the size. Generally, two-dimensional arrays are used to represent the matrix in matrix form. For example, one matrix is there here. This is the matrix. Now, how to represent this matrix by using the C++? That is by using the two-dimensional array. We can represent this matrix. We can represent, for example, I am taking here. These are all numbers only. So it is an integer array. Integer. We can give any name. I am giving one name matrix here. Matrix. Now size we need to give. Here first subscript, it represents the rows. Here it is column. Matrix is nothing but rows. These are the rows, and like these are the columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 columns are there. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3 rows are there. 3 rows, 4 columns. First subscript represent the rows. 3 rows. Columns are 4 columns. Like that we can represent. This is the how we initialize the matrix. Now we will see how to, this is the declaration. Now we will see how initializing the matrix. For example, how many rows we require, we can add. One way is there to represent to initialize the matrix. Here I will write directly matrix of 3, 4. Instead of 3, 4, first we will take small row, 2 rows, 3 columns. If we initialize this, we can initialize like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is we are initializing. In a single line we are initializing this. If you are initializing this, what happens? How many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns? 3 columns. 3 columns are divided into 1 row. Automatically it will done. This is 1 row, this is 1 row. The matrix will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that it will take. Other than this, we can write separately. Each row we can write separately by using the flower brackets. For example, this is the flower bracket starting for array. Here one more flower bracket I am writing here for 1 row. 1, 2, 3. 3 elements are there in that, comma, separated by comma. Again another row we will write here: 4, 5, 6. Another row. Now close the array here. Array closing here. This is in first row. This is in second row elements. Clear? For example, in a row there are some elements are not there. We don't want to add elements. At that time, how can we write? For example, matrix. Same thing I am writing here. 2, 3. If you write, first row I am writing properly. 1, 2. Only I am writing 2 elements, comma. In second row I am writing 4, only like this. Here, see, normally it contains 3 columns, but here I am providing only 2 elements. Here I am providing only 1 element. How the matrix will be? It will take 1, 2, third element is not there, automatically it will take 0. In second one, 4, remaining 2 elements are not there, it will take 0, 0. It will take. This is the matrix. Clear? This is 2-dimensional array. Clear about what is the syntax and how to write. Here in 1-dimensional array, only 1 subscript is there. In 2-dimensional, 2 subscripts are there. Now we want to know the position of the particular element here. How we can represent? This is, we already, for example, I will remove this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is. Now I want to display this element. This element. How we can know? First we will know the row. In which row it is? Second row and second column. For that we can write matrix 2, 2. If you write this, means it contains the value of this. This is the value in this index. Like that, same thing. The index of first element is matrix 0. Sorry, here it is not 2. It is 0. Sorry, it is 1. Because index is always start with 0. It is 1, 2 like that. 0, 0. Matrix 0, 0, 1. Matrix 0, 2. Like that. Matrix 1, 0. Because only 3 columns are there. 1, 0, 1, 2. 2 only. It is 0, it is 1, it is 2. It is 0, it is 1. Like that. Matrix 0, 0. Here what is the value? Value is 1 here. Here matrix 0, 1. 0, 1. It is 2. 0, 2. The value is 3. Like that. 1, 0. 1, 0. The value is 4. Like that we can represent the values, position of the element in a matrix. In a 2x2 matrix, or depending on which matrix we are using. Like this, we should, by using this, we can display or we can read the value for a particular position. Clear about this? This is about 2-dimensional array. Now we will go for multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array means which contains, we also say it is a array of an array. Array of an array, we call it as a multi-dimensional array. Multi means many dimensions. It is not only one dimension. That subscript we also call it as the dimension also. For example, int a of, this is a 3-dimensional array. It contains 1, 2, 3 subscript. Same thing, for example, character yes 1, 4. It is a 4-dimensional array. Like that, how many subscripts are there? Depending on that, it is a, we need to give the size also. So you just remember, multi-dimensional means it contains more than one subscript or dimension. We can also call this as dimension also. This is about multi-dimensional array. later when we are writing the program, at that time you will understand how to use these things in our program, how to display array, how to read the value for array, how to everything we will see that. You just remember what is array. Array is nothing but it is a collection of objects or elements with same data types, having same data types. If it is integer means all are integers only. If it is character means all are character types only. In array there are three types are there: one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional. One dimensional which contains only one subscript. For each element in the array we are naming them from 0 to, depending on that, like 0, 1, 2, like that we are giving. This naming we call it as the index. These values are index. We are using this to know the position of the particular element in the array. We are using this index. Clear? And we also see the syntax and example of one dimensional and two dimensional and three dimensional. Clear? This is about array. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. In next class, we will see the another topic, that is functions in C++. Thank you.